Hi everyone, good morning. It's Margaret Manning here. Welcome to 60 and Me. Welcome to a brand new day. I hope you're doing great this morning. I woke up bright and early. It's a very sunny day today, which is fabulous, and I'm having my morning cup of tea. I've got this morning a fruit tea. It's a fruits of the forest, and I think it's got raspberries, strawberries, black currants. It's really, really lovely, and so it's refreshing, and I think this would make a nice iced tea. So I may try this later in the day too. But it's a fruity tea, a little different than what I normally have, but maybe you like fruit tea. What's your favorite tea? I've always wanted to ask that question. I never actually think I have. But anyway, I hope that you've got a cup of tea or coffee, something to relax you, and just sit back and we'll have a conversation this morning about one of our topics that people always seem to enjoy. But first, I want to thank our sponsor, Puritan's Pride. We take a very big focus on well-being and health in 60andMe. We have written lots of articles about it, and we know that it's something that is important to you. So you can check out Puritan's Pride website and find out about the connection between balanced nutrition and healthy living. And that's what we're all after in our 60s. So thanks to Puritan's Pride. Now, what are you doing today? Are you going out somewhere to dinner, friends, lunch, just out to the shops for a walk? And what are you going to wear? That's the question today we're going to talk about. Because as you get older, basically you can wear anything you like. You can wear anything you want, and you go out, and I always look at other people, don't you? Like sort of how they're dressed and what they've chosen to reflect who they are that day. And, I always make mental notes like, oh, I need to look at putting that combination together myself, or, ooh, that was a little bit, I wouldn't do that. But, just a fun kind of observation, not critique. But one of our bloggers, Stephen Hadley, he actually makes women's clothing in Bali. So he knows a lot about the female body and what women like in tropical climates and other places. But he's written this great article about avoiding the trap of matchy. Have you ever gone out and watched someone or seen someone dressed and they've just like, the dress, the shoes, the bag, everything is like completely in tone and completely matched. And he says that that's, it's great if that's what you like. Absolutely no problem with matching your clothes. But it can be a lot more fun if you if you don't overdo it and just try to understand how things work together, how you can actually mix a pattern and a solid, or a floral and a stripe. How you can do things that you wouldn't normally think about doing. So I really enjoyed reading this article. And I remember actually when I was reading it, there was a quote by Coco Chanel who said something like, whenever you go out the door, take something off, one thing that you put on. Because we tend to put like the necklace, the bracelet, but there's ways of doing it, and I think that's important to understand. So, and of course, Stephen specializes in plus size clothing, so he's very sensitive to how plus size women can often do this all black look. And, I do the all black look, don't you? A lot of people do. But then there's fun ways you can mix up the all black look and do something that's surprising and has some personality. So a monochrome look can be a little bit aging if you've got everything matchy. But if you think about adding just a scarf or a little accessory, it can make all the difference. So, by the way, this is not like there's stereotypical things about women in their 60s and the clothes that they wear. And we're not trying to say that you shouldn't, fight back against those. If you want to wear, really honestly, anything that you like, but you can still match stuff and make it look great. So, what are some ways to draw the eye in? So focus perhaps on pieces that are close to your face. Now, I wear, as you know, a lot of necklaces, and I put this on today, and I didn't have it on. I just had the earrings because I really, really like the earrings, but they definitely don't match. But I thought, oh, no, I think that looks okay. That I needed something on this lower neck shirt, and so for me, this was like a focal point. Like it was something that I did to pull the attention to my face and to my hopefully smiling presence. And you can wear simple, either very simple earrings or something in itself that has a distinction, that is unique. And I like these earrings. They're clip-ons, and I think that on their own they're really lovely. But I'm wearing a very, very plain, solid top, no pattern, That's kind of, this I've chosen is going to be my accent. So that's what Stephen says, to choose one thing that's going to be an accent for you. And, matching bold colors and patterns is actually really cool. A lot of women, when we've asked them about colors, have said, oh, I really love the jewel colors. These are my colors as I've gotten older. I don't wear pastels much anymore. I tend to wear the mustard and the tomato and turquoise and greens. And those bright, bright colors can look really good as a solid, and then just add a pattern to accent it, or the other way around. Wear something that's patterned and then a very monochrome scarf, or something that makes it pop. You can add, for example, to a neutral outfit. I've seen this many times and I love it. A black outfit, very monochrome, black or navy, with leopard skin shoes or red shoes. Red shoes are really cool, but just a sparkle. And I've often seen women all in black with just a brooch or something that's like, a biggish brooch or a scarf, something that totally accents, pulls out the color in your face and in the makeup that you might be wearing. And, it just gives you that plain item of clothing a sparkle. So that's a big part of this article that he talks about, is how to coordinate your accessories. Accessories are so important because they can be the inexpensive jewel that really adds a whole new dimension to the clothing that you're wearing. So you consider the intensity of the colors, and use your accessories to complement them. So he says, start with a patterned scarf. I should have given you an example because I have one that's got, you can fold it 5 different ways. It's got stripes on one side, flowers on the other side, paisley on one side. So whichever way you fold the scarf, you get a different look. So for example, another example is I have a pink top and a green sweater. And you wouldn't think that those two would actually go together, but I have a scarf that's got pink and green and black, I think, in it, in the scarf. So when I wear that sweater with the pink and green, it really looks cool because the scarf brings it together. So I think that that's kind of a nice way of using accessories. Even a bracelet, something like if you're wearing an all black, you've got a silver or gold necklace, or maybe both. You can get the twisted, or a combination of silver and gold, and then just one big chunky bracelet in gold or silver, faux gold, of course. It really is like, wow. It's just feeling that, matchy isn't only, going to make you look more interesting. It's going to make you look put together, and that's certainly useful sometimes. But if you want to be expressive, take those scarves, bracelets, jewels, jangles, and just use them to bring clothes alive. What do you do? Do you have a secret to making your very sort of monochrome clothing look great? I know some of you have left notes in the past that you would, maybe pop a red handbag on your arm, or black and white. If you've got a black dress or black outfit, just to put a black and white scarf with a red pin. Or put something in your hair that's red, or maybe a flower, just to take that black monochrome and turn it into a black and white / red, pink, green, and it enables you to focus on your individuality. When we're 60 years old, maybe people do sort of pass us by a little bit because we're not that, that model, or I don't mean model in model sense. I mean, they're not the stereotype of beauty and youth and whatever, but we can certainly take the time to express our individuality in our clothes. And that's what Stephen is all about. I love his articles, actually. You should check him out on the website, which is 60andme.com. We've got some fabulous bloggers, and they really know their stuff. And Stephen's one person that's written for us quite a while now over about plus-size women, plus-size clothing, and also just individuality in the clothes that you choose. I would love to know, what's your favorite color combination? What do you wear together that you really like? Like I was mentioning my pink and green. Purple and green looks really great too together. But what's your favorite color combination? Let's see if we can find some similarities. And leave your comments in the section below. As I said before, thanks so much for being here. Tell your friends about 60andMe. And of course, you're invited to join our Patreon channel, which we've just started, patreon.com 60andMe. And, you know, we're trying all different ways to connect with you, to start conversations, to get people, you know, getting to know more about each other. So, you know, please use what we're offering and give us feedback. We love feedback. So hope this has been useful for you, and you've got some ideas now about how to get ready for the day, what to wear. What's that one pop of color you're going to use? And tell us what your favorite color combinations are. I'd really like to know. So have a fabulous day, everybody. Do something great for yourself. Just go out and pamper yourself. Do something wonderful. Take good care. Have a nice, healthy lunch and a glass of wine maybe, but just enjoy yourself. And we'll talk again soon. Bye-bye for now.